This is 2025. What did you do today other than get that ass toe out the frame? Come on, man. And when you look at it, that freshman that goes by the name of Bo Jackson did a number on you. Ran all through that ragged ass defense of yours.
Hey, shout out KB, man. I was told this is legendary, so let's do
it. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Whoa, how
This is the clip I saw on Twitter, dude. And a couple people sent this to me and said, I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
Your state, they went up to the school up north and tore that ass out the damn frame. That's what they did. On this day, and on this day I ask you, who's playing the best football in all of college football? And my answer would be the Ohio State Buckeyes. Next question, who has the best college football coach as of right now in college football? My answer to you would be the Ohio State Buckeyes and their head coach, Ryan Day.
I do agree with him. I do wonder, though, how much of this is like him not having a ton of respect for Kirby, considering the fact that Kirby has the Alabama problem, right? And also, there's also probably a part of, like, if I'm going to go beat Kirby, like, what coach do I want? I know they didn't beat him that year, but they had, like, a non-existent defense. But right now, like, Ryan Day does feel like he's solved college football. So it's nice to hear someone from the SEC kind of give this kind of acknowledgement. But I love it. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. I've reacted to Kangaroo Black before. Go sub to him. Like, one of the better culture ball creators. Talks about a bunch of teams, not just Ohio, not just Alabama, from what I've seen.
And I give you my reason for it. Right now, since that school up north went to the shoot last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes haven't lost a game. Today made 17 straight wins, 17-0. Who doing what Ryan Day doing right now? Who playing the most complete football in all of college football?
And he's got credence for that, right? Like right now, like Alabama has a pretty good passing game at times, but their run game's been non-existent. Like the Ohio State is the most balanced team, and they've got the best defense in America. Like it honestly like feels like a pretty easy like shoe-in for a back-to-back. It feels like one of the easier back-to-backs that I can remember. Now, obviously, like I'm saying that it's gonna like come back to haunt me, but I mean things are like really like cooking right now on the Ohio State side, and it's hard not to feel really great about where your team is.
The Ohio State Buckeyes, come on, man. These guys beating everybody by double digits. I mean, everybody. I think they won every game by double digits except for week 1 against those Texas Longhorns. But the fact of the matter is, they beat them. That's why they sitting at 12-0 and undefeated regular season. Beat every team they face out their conference by double digits. Who else doing that? All these fans out here want to talk about Ohio State got a cupcake schedule. Well, it ain't Ohio State fault that the rest of the Big Ten is trash.
Oh, chill. All you had to do, KB, was say, well, they beat Texas, and Texas just beat A&M. That's all you had to say. Use some transitive property. You know, we rock with you. Don't have to slander the Big Ten. We're good. We're the better conference right now. We just don't have the name brands yet.
It ain't their fault. All right. And not all of the Big Ten is trash. You got Indiana undefeated. You got Oregon doing their thing. It ain't Ohio State fault that the rest of them is trash or they can't compete with them. Just like when it get to the ACC, the daggone Big 12, the best teams in those conferences, it ain't their fault that the rest of the conference is trash. SEC, you can say Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, and Texas, and those teams. It ain't their fault that the rest of the SEC is trash. Come on now. If you got that energy for your team and the conference that your team play in, have that same energy for the Ohio State Buckeyes and Big Ten. Come on, man.
I mean, have that same energy for A&M. That's the big one. Have the energy for A&M.
I'm just telling the truth. I'm an Alabama fan. But I know damn well Ohio State is playing better football than my Alabama Crimson Tide and probably anybody else in the SEC, including those Georgia Bulldogs. Now, I admit, as an Alabama fan, Georgia is playing better football than Alabama. I admit that. But this ain't about that. This is about the Ohio State Buckeyes and that team up north and what happened today. Boy, I tell you.
Hey guys, make sure you like and subscribe. It helps us greatly. And then additionally, leave a comment. And then additionally, check the description. We do have Discord chat up and running right now. We'd love to see you in there.
Ohio State mollywhopped that ass to the tune of 27-9. Hell, in my opinion, it should have been more. because I wish nothing but bad on that team up north when it comes to college football. I don't want.
That's real. This is an Alabama fan calling Michigan that team up north. Not only is Michigan hated by obviously like Ohio State fans, but they've got like some other schools have some hatred in their heart. They really don't have too much to do with Michigan, and KB kind of proven that. There's a level of hatred here, right?
79. Hell, in my opinion, it should have been more. Because I wish nothing but bad on that team up north when it comes to college football. I don't want nothing good coming to that damn ragged ass team of theirs. I don't. In front of over 100,000 screaming fans, and I would say about 90% of them was Wolverine fans. In front of all they fans. All they fans, they come into that game, walked into the damn stadium with smiles on their face. But I can guarantee you, every one of them Wolverine fans left with a frown on their face after they sat there and watched their team get a molly-whopping.
I know I like KB, man. KB hates Michigan. I love it.
Get dominated, get beat down in their own damn stadium. Boy, that was a sight to see. And I'm sure every Ohio State fan was glad. I know it feels better. The win feels better when you do it in their house. One of the big.
It is fascinating. I do have this fascinating like obsession with like why do so many other fan bases also hate Michigan? Because like I grew up and like I was always told that like the Michigan fan base overall is really arrogant and like there's a lot of like condescendedness. It's like the holier than thou kind of thing. Victim mentality is what I've kind of like learned to hear, and kind of that's like the bubbling theme as you like make up this like hatred that's a part of the rivalry that kind of fuels it. But it does feel like outside of Ohio State fans, other fan bases don't like Michigan. Now, do they hate him as much as KB does? Probably not. But there seems to be a lot of fan bases that feel like, Michigan operates with a level of arrogance that they have not earned, which I think is an intriguing kind of subplot in the whole like Michigan cheating and Michigan getting off the hook, because I know while like there were some like Ohio State accounts that were like very loud about, I guess, like some of like the cheating stuff and like what they wanted to happen. I think that like Michigan fans were able to focus on that when really like outside the scope of Michigan, Ohio State, like a lot of other fan bases were really disgusted from what I saw with the cheating scandal, but I didn't really see any outright hatred, just kind of like more like the wronginess. And a lot of SEC people, for the most part, wouldn't really get too loud about it because there's a large portion of like up north fans that believe that there's been cheating running rampant across the entire SEC for the better part of like 2 or 3 decades.
Biggest rivalries in all of college football. And guess what? Michigan got the biggest stadium in all of college football. Well, guess what? They took the biggest loss today. Like I say, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Michigan fans been talking shit for 4 years straight. Well, you won't get to talk shit this year. You took a beat down. You took a beat down. Ohio State came in there and whooped your ass by double digits. That $12 million quarterback go by the name of Bryce Underwood, 63 yards in the interception. That's what y'all paying him $12 million for? Y'all lost it y'all mind. And y'all was crying and complaining when Ohio State spent $20 million last year. You was crying and complaining about that, but you go spend over half of that on one guy, and that guy can't do nothing, can't throw a touchdown. He can't do nothing for you against the Ohio State Buckeyes, but produced 63 damn passing yards in an interception. That's all.
I also wonder about that. Like, obviously, like the rest of the country, how do they view like the whole Bryce Underwood thing? I think it's kind of going to be embarrassing for Michigan if they can't turn this around. The issue I think they're going to run into is going to be like, well, what receiver wants to go play there, right? Like that, because they say he wants receivers. And the other question is like, okay, you overpay, yeah, but you're going to get receivers there for the wrong reason, and then it's like you're going to become the thing that you very much hated. And Michigan narrative was like built, not bought. And then they're going to have to buy because they don't have the, they don't have the resume in the passing game to become an attractive option for quarterbacks and receivers.
All he can do for you. Why, Julian Sand, on the other hand, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure he's not making $12 million. Anyway, 233 yards, 3 touchdowns, baby. 3 touchdowns on y'all bones. Don't Michigan supposed to have this great defense? Well, I tell you what you don't have. I tell you what you don't have. And the reason you're looking the way you do is because you ain't got Gunner, whatever damn name, Connor Stallions no more. You don't.
Connor Stallions mentioned Forrest Gump jersey. This is electric.
don't have Gunner, whatever, in the reason
Donald Stallions.
you're looking the way you do. It's because you ain't got Gunner, whatever damn name, Gunner Stallions no more. You don't have him no more. Mm-hmm. You ain't got it no more to steal signs for you. You ain't got the advantage no more. You got to actually compete and put a game plan together. Yeah, you ain't got the advantage over teams now. That's why you look the way you look. That's why you're back to your losing ways. And I know you fans of that team up north going to say, well, we beat Alabama last year twice. Well, that was last year. This is 2025. What did you do today other than get that ass toe out the frame? Come on, man. And when you look at it, that freshman that go by the name of Bo Jackson did a number on you. Ran all through that ragged ass defense of yours to the tune of 117 yards. This man had more rushing yards than that team up north had as a total team. Sure did.
Well, Bo Jackson's receiving, receiving and rushing yards was more than Michigan, which is incredible.
They ran for a total of 100 yards. While this man by himself running for 117 yards. And while y'all got freaking Jeremiah Smith on lock, Cornell Tate doing his damn thing. Y'all should have learned that from last season. You locked down Jeremiah Smith last season, and wide receiver number 2 was putting up a clinic on y'all bums. And you came with that same game plan today. Still couldn't stop him. Surely couldn't. And I loved every damn minute of it. I loved every minute of that beat damn down. Sure did. You better put some respect on the Ohio State Buckeyes name, team up north fans. You better put some respect on Ryan Day, because Ryan Day got his team playing at an elite level. So elite that they came in your house and did what they did to you. They took y'all will to fight. They took your will to fight. And it just warmed my heart to see y'all get that ass whooped.
Hey, he's hilarious, man. Like, dude, there's some like real like titans on the creator side that like I think need more and more eyes. So like I'm gonna put his channel name in the description. Like go sub, dog. Like he's hilarious. I would love to collab with him during the postseason at some point also.
Warmed my heart. I know y'all was so happy when y'all scored first. Y'all scored a measly 3 points. I know you were so happy when Julian Shane threw that interception early in the game. But as I always say, it ain't how you start. It's how you finish. And look how y'all finish at the bottom of the damn barrel. Oh, my damn goodness. I know you Ohio State fans, y'all gonna come in the comment section talking shit. Oh, you still mad because we beat y'all. No, I ain't. I ain't really never like you bums. You talk so much shit not to have won nothing. You got one freaking national championship in how many years? Y'all probably don't even remember the last time you won a national championship before 2023.
What a position of arrogance, right? Like when the hyper elites talk about this, it's like you only got one natty. Look at this is such a crazy flex. And that's what I want Ryan Day to be. I want Ryan Day to like stack a couple, man. Like give me 2, man. Because once you go to 2, you're in such rare. I mean, 1 is rare air. I believe there's 3 active head coaches that have won natties. Once you get that second one, the air is so rarefied. And then it's a race, man. Then it's a race.
It was just that damn long. You garbage. But this really ain't about y'all. It's about the Ohio State Buckeyes and giving them their flowers, giving them their credit and their accolades. Those guys have been doing this all season. So I don't know what made that team up north fans think that somehow that they was going to fall off because they was coming to the big house. What would make y'all think that? I can tell you what will make you think that. Delusion. You're delusional as hell. Your team is not what you think they are. The team up north that goes by the name of the Michigan Wolverines for years ain't been nothing but a bunch of duds. You know what a dud is, don't you?
I do wonder also nationally, like Michigan was kind of like Notre Dame. Like they were the doormat for teams once they got into like big games. Obviously, like Jim Harbaugh's like long like history of like struggling in bowl games. And then now I know that like Connor Steins wasn't around for it, but the fact that like their bowl success and postseason success came around the same time, like near the same time that Steins was involved, I think makes it easier for like teams around the nation and I guess like I should do more work on like talking to like more creators from like around the country and other teams to see how they view that time period for Michigan. Because like really like all I see is like Ohio State Michigan fans fighting over it. But I am curious because it does feel like, okay, like the sentiment, like look, like you guys have been duds for, 20 years. And then all of a sudden around the time when Connor Steins is around, you guys start winning. And maybe there's like some like we'll never know the full extent of the cheating. I don't really subscribe to that, but that's kind of the sentiment. And like it's like, okay, like if we view you as duds for the last 10 years, like Notre Dame level duds, when Brian Kelly was there, like, okay, cool, regular season, like not enough athletes, don't really do it too well, and then we beat you down in the postseason, and then Connor Science happens, then you win one, like we still view you guys as duds. You guys didn't earn the national championship, but the others did. Now, I know, obviously Steins wasn't around for that, but I do wonder if that's like some of the national perception, and if Michigan will ever be free of that, I guess.
It ain't gonna do nothing but sit there. That's all it's gonna do. And y'all sat y'all ass up there, and I'm talking about the fans, Team Up North fans, sat y'all ass up there and watch y'all beloved Wolverines take a royal ass whooping. That's what happened. Double digits, and not just 10.
This is awesome. I love KB. He does a really good job creating. I like his background. I wish he used a mic for this kind of stuff, but I'm impressed by it, and I also think it's hilarious that like nationally, I mean at least him is hates Michigan, and the fact that like someone who's a Bama creator uses Team Up North, I think it's awesome. I love it. Drop a like, drop a comment. If this gets to, we'll say 60 comments, I'll continue the series. I'm trying to do as much as possible and trying to give you guys kind of the content you like. I do have some Ole Miss stuff coming. We do have a Discord server now, links in the bio. Kind of just like stabbing away. Appreciate you guys for 5K also. Like it's incredibly humbling, and obviously you guys know I have a reverence for this kind of work, and I'm going to work to continue to get better on the mic and better on editing, and we'll all be at the top together. So thank you guys for 5K. It's been awesome. And then I'm sure I'll see you guys soon, either here or on Menace to Sports.